What if the Fallout TV show isn't choosing a canon ending at all? What if it's showing us the one ending none of us ever picked? The world where the player never existed. Let's talk about that. If you're new here, I'm Bubbles, Bethesda streamer, lore remixer, and old school punk who grew up in the zine era. Back then, you didn't wait for permission to create. You grabbed a photocopier, a guitar, and 3 working strings, and you made something. That's why Bethesda games feel like home. They're messy, moddable, breakable, rebuildable. They're worlds built for people who like to take things apart and make them their own. So when I talk about canon, I'm not here to enforce anything. I'm here to explore it, to remix it, to treat it the way punk treats music, as raw material. To understand my theory, you have to understand how I see Fallout. For me, Fallout is 3 things. Fallout is an ode to rubber suit monsters, atomic age sci-fi, Saturday matinee adventure, and pulp serials. It's retro futurism with a wink. It's also a farce. A dark comedy where violence is absurd, humor is a survival mechanism, and social commentary is baked into every billboard and every Vault-Tec experiment. And then there's the jazz. Not just the music, the vibe, the swing, the improvisation, the blues, the rockabilly, the gospel, the crooners, the Silver Age radio drama. Fallout is a world that swings, even when it's falling apart. Now, let's talk canon. Because the Fallout TV show has a problem. A beautiful problem. The games have no single ending. Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, they all have multiple endings, and all of them depend on one thing: the player. The player is the chaos variable, the improviser, the one who brings the jazz. The showrunners have said they're using a fog of war approach. No definitive winners, conflicting histories, ambiguous outcomes. If they pick one ending, they alienate everyone who chose differently. They lock themselves into a rigid continuity. They flatten the improvisational spirit of Fallout. So here's my theory. The canon ending of every Bethesda game in the Fallout TV show is the one where the player never existed. Not because the writers hate us, not because they want to subvert expectations, but because once you add the player into the world, the number of variables becomes impossible to manage. The only way to tell a coherent story, a story that respects every player's choices without contradicting them, is to tell the story of the world where none of us showed up. This is the wasteland before the jazz starts. New Vegas. In the show, New Vegas is still contested. No NCR victory, no Legion victory, no House dominance, no independent Vegas. This only happens if the Courier never intervened. The Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is fractured and directionless, a state that contradicts several Fallout 4 outcomes. The NCR. The NCR is scattered and weakened, not the post-damn powerhouse they become in many Courier endings. The Commonwealth. In the Commonwealth, no Minuteman resurgence, no Institute dominance, no Brotherhood takeover, no Railroad liberation. The world is ambiguous, fragmented, mythologized, full of contradictory histories. That's not sloppy writing. That's the fog of war. Now, before I go any further, let's address the critiques, because I know some of you are already typing. Critique. But the show has Mark II Securitrons. That means House 1. Counterpoint. No, it doesn't. The Mark II upgrade is not exclusive to a House victory. The upgrade happens in multiple endings: House, Yes Man, Independent Vegas, and even a hypothetical Benny victory path. All you need is access to the Securitron Vault. A Mark II bot doesn't confirm a timeline. It confirms that someone pushed the upgrade button. That's it. Critique. House is active in Season 2. Doesn't that imply a specific ending? Counterpoint. It only implies the courier didn't kill him. In a world where the player never existed, of course House is still alive. He's been alive for 200 years without us. Critique. Victor appears. Doesn't that mean House controls Vegas? Counterpoint. Victor is a model of Securitron, not a unique individual. Using a Victor-type bot is fan service, not a timeline declaration. Critique. The show is set after the games. Shouldn't the world reflect some ending? Counterpoint. Only if a player character existed. Without the player, the world defaults to stalemate. Fractions stagnate, conflicts linger. History becomes contradictory. Critique. The NCR is weakened. Doesn't that imply a Legion or House victory? Counterpoint. No. The NCR was already collapsing under its own weight. Without the courier's intervention, their decline is inevitable. Critique. Fog of War doesn't mean no player, it just means ambiguity. Counterpoint. Fog of War is exactly what the world looks like when the player never intervened. It's the only way to reconcile contradictory histories, unresolved conflicts, and factional stalemates. This interpretation doesn't diminish the games, it enhances them. It honors player freedom. Your choices still matter in your world. The show doesn't overwrite them. It preserves the improvisational spirit. The games are improvisation. The show is the sheet music. Both are valid. It lets the show tell a coherent story without contradicting the games and without choosing winners. It fits the jazz metaphor. The games are the jazz. The show is the standard. One doesn't replace the other. They play in harmony. So that's my take. The Fallout TV show isn't choosing a canon ending. It's choosing the only ending that lets every player keep their own story intact. The ending where the player never existed. It's the wasteland before the improviser walks on stage. It's the world before the jazz begins. If you want to see what the Wasteland looks like with a player in it, come hang out on Wednesdays in the Wasteland, our Friday night fights, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it helps me keep making videos like this every week. I'm Bubbles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Wasteland.